from the Liberal Democrat Party, we have Layla Moran MP. Layla Moran MP.
Thank you, Boris. That feels weird to say. I was on Penal's Politics this morning and my snog married avoid. They said Boris Johnson. I said avoid at all costs. No, thank you. Well, not you, but you're wonderful. I wish he was more like you. No, that's nice. So I'm here today as the Member of Parliament, the LibDem Member of Parliament for Oxford West and Abingdon, because primarily of you and this campaign. And thank you so much. What we did there was we overturned a 9,500 vote Tory majority off the back of a very pro-Remain constituency, and because of a grassroots movement that pulled together people who felt strongly about this issue, from not just the Lib Dems and the Greens and Labour, but also moderate Tories and also just people who care about their community. And they got together and made a stand. And we did it there, and we can do it everywhere. And my first thing I want to say is thank you. And the second thing I want to say is don't give up. Now, it's hard being a pro-Remain MP in the Houses of Parliament, and I'm sure you all feel horribly sorry for me, but I love it. I love the challenge of going up against the government benches. And this week, you might have seen, I had a Prime Minister's question. And got to ask Theresa May, why, when Oxford's economy relies on the science, the car, the university sectors, why, when she's putting thousands of jobs at risk by leaving the single market, will she not be frank with people about the dangers of leaving? And do you know what her answer was? Pathetic. Her answer was pathetic. What she chose to do is, rather than listen to me, who had been told by my constituents about these real fears about leaving the EU, and in particular leaving the single market and the customs union, she said instead that basically I was peddling lies. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be great. Just trust in me. And I'm sorry, Theresa, wherever you are right now, prepare. I want a flight to Italy, working out what you're going to say.
Oh no, she's still here. What did you want to say?
That is so creepy.
What did you want to say?
What I would like to say, Theresa, is if you don't know how scared people are, and if you don't know about the consequences of Brexit, come to my constituency, come to Oxford, West and Abingdon, talk to real people. I know you don't like to do that. And talk to them about their jobs. Look them in the eye and say, I know what I'm about to do to you, but I don't care. Because that's basically what this government is doing.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She doesn't care.
She is more concerned about keeping Boris Johnson out of her position of power than she is, not you obviously, than she is about the economy, the prosperity and the values that we are putting out as a country. The last thing I want to say, because I'm keeping this quite short because I have to run, because that's my life at the moment, but is to say to all those European citizens out there in this country, but equally to all those British citizens in European countries, I want to say the Liberal Democrats have not forgotten you. We are firmly on your side and we are fighting your cause where you cannot. I think the way that Britain is now closing the drawbridge, pulling up the drawbridge and saying to the world, we don't want people to come here, is not British at all. We have been hijacked by a right-wing movement and it's time we took back control. So don't give up. Whenever you hear Theresa May saying it's all going to be fine, keep up the campaign. Use that anger and channel it. Whenever you think that it's getting too late and you see the next thing that they've got wrong in the negotiations, use that anger and disbelief to go out and do something about it. We know that the other side spent 20 years on this campaign. We shouldn't be giving up ever until we get what we want, which is an exit from Brexit. Thank you very much.